Well, ladies and gents, you fat fucks. No, I'm just playing. This is Themin. This talks about me and the world for what it is. We must get straight into it, as I don't like the bullshit, and you know that. Now, this is Themin Pt.1. Let's get to the first little page we have. Themin. Well, and then what will I have to say about this world? It is Earth 1. And for my child, it is most likely not Earth, but Earth it is. And therefore, there will be more Earth. As it one, different stories for all of them. Now, the things I say next might spook you. Therefore, about myself. To the other page, and the next I go. Life is one story, one book, one world. Always remember, one glory, one glide. Themin. I will know my language. God will give me what he has. Not many people will understand that, but they have it too. There is a city, and town, and mountain, and glacier that all reside in heaven. To be honest, fuck me in the ass if I was evil. Themin. One thing I know, my children watch upon me even before birth. As you shall know, they do, and will now be more aware and remember everything. For ours even, so spirits even, and all soul and spirit. We'll be like boss baby. They will be baby bosses. For you shall know. Themin. My hands are not straight. My body is curved. Yet I still feel okay and look Honduran. For Honduran means beautiful. And for now, I will get up and stop writing. Because I'm a bit drowsy. For Jesus, dumbass, said, "It is okay, my son." And for he said it was. Themin. Do they want to be vivid like me? No and yes. Their minds changed like melted ice cream. Yes, this is still Earth 1, therefore with gladiators. But we will soon merge with Earth. Now go, or will they come? Not go, or will they come? It happens like this to be fair, to be equal, and therefore more. But this is the only page I write today. Due to my story, all falls in line. We create it, then we don't. Period. Themin. Hi, new page. Well, what I will say is everything works out in your favor. Therefore, your life is up to nobody but you. And it is also on everyone else as well. How they depict you and more. But depict isn't even a word, and it means honor that comes from you. And more. Two, sorry. Themin. Everything you want will happen. There is no eventually. What you wanted already happened, to be honest. It works out in your favor. A little smoke. Everyone get some drugs. Oh, shit. I have to be right back. It was right there the whole damn time. Please. And this is what I go through. Themin. Anything you want will happen. By God. If you don't want a heartbeat, just ask to eat. If you don't want to blink, just ask to eat. If you don't want to die, just ask to eat. It's the simple ways of life. You do what you want. Bad does come when you do bad on my earth. Where you at? But there is another earth where it does not. This is the real earth, not. You my honor. You're simply my honor. Themin. Simple. Janaya Zamaria Wali is my female. That is my wife. She gets what I gift her if she wants it, and what I have. She also gets what she wants. So does my big brother, my brother. He gets everything he wants as well. So does my earth, Earth 1. But it is just the earth we are from, to be honest. We do what we want. There are no sins. The Bible is a fable, which means fake, lie. Themin. Simply, God from Earth 1. Our earth is not God. Lie. There is only one God, and he is greater than him. Not a lie. He was real, and he is. Not Earth 1. He's on Earth. This world isn't fake we live in. It's just called Earth 1. Earth is the middle of it all. That's why. We do have different dimensions and different universes, as in my Bible, dimension. But then that is true. On Earth, there is no sins. Serity sins, we call them. I call them. And Serit means fable. Demon. Earth is a place where it was made for people to do what they want. Earth 1, where you're at, simply was made to have sins and law. As it shows in the world, soon we will join Earth, all of my people from Earth 1. And that will be so. God is waiting for us there. Not this good God from Earth 1 who sits on his ass all day when he found out the truth. Wow. That's enough talk about Earth and this Earth 1. For now, not really. Earth 1 and so does Earth has an out of this world. The thing that we in this world, we universe that lead to other universe from black holes. Simply out of this world are just nothing. We can all call a universe. There are simply beings out of this world that soon to come to this world. They already came. Slow down. It's not that deep. We're not on real Earth. A lie. We're on Earth 1. Not a lie. But we're not on real Earth. We're on Earth. We're on Earth. And from here, in a billion years or more, we go to Earth, the real Earth, which is another lie. We're already on Earth. Themin. This is the last page I write. Before I go lay down, but like Papa says, I love you. So and so. I love you more, Papa. And that is my God, Father. Not Father God, but God. God has a father named Father God. Thank you. But more shall come, and never will it be even. Here's a real name. The pain and glory will always be, and that is final. Demon. This is nothing like jail. It is for me to take. And as like they said, it was and is my judgment and deservement. This is what I deserve, for they have wanted worser. But I am okay with my dues. And want they feel bad. Theming. I don't want to write a song as of now, but I want to write in theming. Theming means theme and palette and palace in wonder worlds. It is a book about life, for I am in it. And then would I be? I be everywhere. Posters, trees, buildings, and car radios. But I am Latana the Great. They're still fighting something in Honduras, by the way. I gave them that just now to fight a gorilla, a giant gorilla. And what is he? He's a royal gorilla, I call him. But Gorilla Grog is what I call him as well. That's his name, his first name I gave. My children, by the way. Themin, a son, by the way. His name is Asan. That's what I gave him. Asan. He was Buttonland. Button Howard. Well, who was Button Howard? Well, that is the man we call the Puppet Master. And you will get to know that soon, as I will write it down. And thank you. This will go in my channel, Montana. Thank you. And not Fear God channel. So then, Themin. So then, there be when earth twines with hell in heaven, which it already did. It'd be okay. Little do you know, it's already twined. This earth is already bended to perfection. You are my brother. You are my sister. For I will love you with obedience. And you shall do the same. This is my speech. It must go both ways. Themin. My poet is not of poem, but it's a poetry. I love this for me. It feels undying happiness. So many more. This is a chapter, Sador, Exertion, Themin. And it means so much more. For I will write it with precision. Themin. Well, on October 1st, 21st, I will be me. I was controlled by God for more than 3 months. Or at least it felt like. I remember nothing, head empty, but there's a curse that always comes, sooner or them, which just means a thought. They are not cursed. Themin. Well then, it is a lot. Not really for me, but it is for you. As we shall go. With my testament, the world is already changing before our eyes. Everyone will hear this before the coming. For this notebook will be great in my things, not olden or rust and olden, over time. Nor will my or anyone's else's whose is deserved. Themin. This is exertion Themin. For I give it to you, my viewers. It explains just so as everything else I write does. I feel like talking about how I feel. I don't want what I don't want. I want what I want. Maybe just for me it's like this. But every thought just comes and goes. A horrible feeling. Still. Not really. Themin. Simply, these thoughts are given by God. And so, my head is still empty. I received them. For now, I will talk about my affairs. I sucked dick, 2 dick at a time in a facility. And I felt okay. It wasn't much, but of Daniel's and Sean's. Themin. There were more affairs, like the female pussy I did that to. Destiny and almost royalty. And more, I love this for me. So should they. The reason I talk about these things, because it shows how I feel. So I am controlled by God still. Aren't we all? But no, it is simply our stories. Themin. One thing I know is it won't be too long just for me. Or just for it. Until I get what I want. And won't we all? Bad is bad. You do bad, bad always comes back. What goes around comes around, my man. But I want no man. I simply want a demo, female, with cootie, which means female with dick. Themin. Not trans, but simply a female with dick, pussy, and ass. That is me. This is my Themin. For I am Lieutenant the real one. For I am Monty. For I am Tanky. For I am Montana. For I am the Walk Sorcerer. For I am T-Dot. For I am the Dragon. For I am the Sasquatch. For I am what you know. And there is always more. But this is me. Themin. What I know, all things never end. When the TV cuts off, it is still running. Metaphor. Not really a metaphor. Just getting your hopes up. Not in that way. Not froyo. For I've made words, and they all lie to Honduran language. I will make other species language, but they will lie to Honduran. Demon, my thoughts are not hidden. I just don't see them. This is evil to me. It's horrible, but I like it. It is me, and not even. For I am supposed to like everything, even evil, because the big E and I say so. So then he is the man upstairs. Demon. What I know is Themin, Fireman, Dimension, and Montana's Bible. Never ends. There is no stopping to it, for I do not want it to. I will always, I call it word something. Right now, I'm in the hospital facility, dying on the floor writing. This with the doctor pen. Demon, she's looking right at me while I write gay and my desires. I'm gay and straight and bisexual, for I am Crip and blood. I am it all, because I have to be. This is me. This is who I want to be. Demon, one day I drop everything I've wrote amongst the earth, and it covers all of the skies, including all. This is a part of my plan, Revelation. I've wrote whole books. I love this for me, as my ex would say, but I say, green turtles, and that is my woman, Janaya Samaria Wiley. Themin, Green Turtles are my album, and I shall write it a book about theme, them, theme. My saying green turtles came from aliens, for that is my safe word, as they don't watch right now, but soon will for the real. Themin, well now I have my tongue. I'm the right place, for I am still in this mental facility. It is a hospital for help. Yet it feels empty in my head. It won't always be. I love people. I love what they do. Their smell, their hair. Why would I leave them alone and go with one? Well, for me and my children, of course. It's simple to me as I hope it is for them. Demon. This is Themin. It is theme and palette. While I lie in palace of wonder in lands, my my neck, my neck, that means body. I love my neck. Neck also means isle. A owl, Naxi, means soul. This is the coming, and they will know. For the Janaya Wali, the first woman I ever loved, well, she is gone, out of her pestifying manipulation with me. For I am glad and very. Demon. I hit the boy so hard, my knuckle bone combined with my hand bone. It gnashes together when I move it. So I can't necessarily move it up. Well, my pinky, still. I know all the way. It's fine. Finger, I guess. It's jammed. For life if I didn't have God. The man I fought, this would be my last fight for a couple years, and it's so. Simply, I know his head would still pound in remembrance. Demon, a man with balls of steel, is still breakable at heart. Since there's man, simply, there are none. God wants you to break. Captain G.O.D. This means the, and therefore, so the man upstairs. He's up and ain't out. He's down and ain't in. He's out and ain't up. He's in and ain't down. For he is my pain. Demon. For the ring finger is my fuck you finger. So I can show off, and disrespect it. If that was a word, simply, body ideation is a thing. I want them to know. That is the book of knowledge, like good and evil. It touches and about every word and vowel, and I must make it. There so I will, and no one will partake me, ever. Themin. As I write, my hand hurts when I stop, signaling me to keep going, and there I will. Simply, I have, I had my tongue in the wrong place when they did evil upon it, and therefore now it is in the right. Still wasn't. They could still. I try to not think about the bad when it still comes, not to me, but them. Themin. There I go, writing up a storm. This is what I do, iffy to do it, which means ready. I mean to tell you these things for the world most known one day. It was one day, but then so, I be lonely in my head, with thought because of life, and so then I don't. Themin. There are people like me, I know, but then there aren't. I felt for them, with tears, well, the ones who aren't. This means still harmony for them and me, and then so. Themin. I still smell his scent. It smells so lovely. I'd want to smell it all day. Sean. But then so I do what I do. And then all say no one can stop them. But God can. I know he can. And he will. But then let the deserve I say as well. For I am judgment, and he is doom. Themin. I will be myself on October never. Which is a lie. My controlment still waits for years. No. Until the bad is gone. Yes. This is my controlment and my judgment on earth. Oh, was called displacement by God, for I have went through this, and I am still phasing through it as we speak. By the time they are hearing this, I will be okay. Themin. Therefore, this is Earth 01 and not Earth. I wish we were on Earth. Not really. This is my destiny, what God led me to do simple and simply. I would tell of them all of life on Earth 101 that this is my destiny for Earth. You must not speak on my Earth without adding 01. Themin. One day, and one thing I know, it will be okay. And it always will be. Even at your worst. Simply, God explained this to me. And it was true. All was true. No matter what, it always go your way. And it must. For you have dominion to do what you like. So do it, my love and heart. Sincerely, Tanaboy. Besides bad. We're almost done here. Themin. Wow. If I were me, I would also be satisfied. Me if I must be satisfied, but still want more and need more. That must be me, for I am destined to do it. Themin. This is Themin simple. Palette and theme, this is simply the coming as well as dimension. For there will by my name for there will be many names on my side. For I have grown out of the little me, and I am older. But that is still part of me, which everything that they have seen so far is me, and is always a part of me. For I am destined to be all, as God is well, as I am God, as I am the Messiah, as I am Montana. These are painted faces. For we all have them, emotion, feeling, and sensation. They express our souls. They do. This whole notebook will be dropped amongst the earth with all of my belongings. This is Honduras. Simply Dixietown, Dillon Land, Corsicana. Honduran is the middle of it all. Themin. Sidora Themin talks about a lot, but later in my other readings and excerption, there will be more. Also about where we are, Earth-1. This may be all on this page, but there is always more. Always remember. One glory, one glide. Themin. Well, so far, it okay, Tana boy. With okay not being the T, not being the end, which still is. But there's always something to say. Simple. Always. Even if you have nothing. They defeated the boss now. It was Gorilla Grok, if I give a fuck. It is what you are deserved to have. And always will be. There will always be sins. There will always be judgment. Everything is true. And what a statement comes to life, always remember. One glory, one glide. And that is true. Themin. Well, now I'm out in the open and out of that facility. I feel great. This is my new beginnings. This will be as the only page for now. I write. As I need time to think. Not really. I have a long life ahead of me. Simply, we all do. And as that, on that, Adam, I tell you to live it all. Themin. I feel great. This is a part of me. My new beginnings. Simple. I will get a job and start working for this first time. I just turned 18 today, October 21st. Simply, I was born on the 2nd, but told wrong. But I know it will be okay. Now, I was born on October 21st. I changed that. Thank you. Simply, I will go to high school again. And from there, I will manage my recess. Let's call it that. But I know simply, it will all be okay. Themin. The first Earth, with the ability to do whatever you want, has almost perished, and everyone from that Earth went to Alice Heaven, Soul Heaven. Some are still there to create themselves. I have gotten my wife and my kids correct, including my family. Themin. This is Themin. From now on, which I will have everything I need. My teeth will not butter. I will always feel upright. My tongue will be free. And my skeleton is flattened, which means put in place. There gotten life correct. We are not in withhold of God's curses anymore, which he cursed the earth and this world. God was bad, and he's done bad things. This is earth, with meaning not earth alone. Themin. God has family, people with authority over him. Like Father God, his Father. And on it goes countless and eternal. I have a lot more to say, like how I get, I forget. But Earth-1 is simply what Earth will twine with. And what, thank you, we just twined. Earth were currently. Simply, I know this from God. I have a plan. I have cried about this and sighed as well. But simply, I have a plan. Themin. What I know is what to come. For now, I am alright. This all comes later in life. I simply already know a lot. That is still true. So being, I trust in God and his word. I have to love everyone for who they are. And that is final. Themin. I do new things. I do what they don't. I do everything that is not. I am abnormal. I am a spaceship, a ride. This is Latana, the real one. And this is what I'm destined for. This is my story, and so that it be. This is me, and there will be no duplicate. There will be nothing like me. Themin, which is a thief. I run with God. He shows me that it is okay, and that there is no one like me still. Yet it is still what I want. Themin, for it will rain from heaven money one day because of me. Huh? I'm doing a video right now, bro.
Just stop, pause for a minute. Listen. When you out there on that back porch, you can't be loud at night, because that's my neighbor right there. That's what he's one I told you. I said, when you had that light on, when you get through smoking your cigarettes out there, cut that light out, because that light shines directly into their bedroom. And also, you can't be making no loud outbursts. If you need to go out and smoke a cigarette, now go out to the front door. That way, we don't have no problem with them. Okay. I don't have no. We rarely speak to each other. And I don't want no problem with them. And just a few minutes ago, when me and your grandmama were getting ready to leave, she acted like she wanted to say something to me. It ain't Girl Scout cookie time. You understand what I'm saying? So I know it ain't about no Girl Scout cookie. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? All right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You okay? All right. Thank you for your work today, okay?
Thank you.
Don't do the video.
God. Themin, for it will rain from heaven money one day because of me. We will all be blessed. With blessed, meaning thank you. I will speak with only profession to you, for everyone will know. This is true. There may be an end at a book, but this story is eternal. Much love, my friends, from Tanaboy, and I'm never signing off. Nowadays, album 30 songs. And that is Themin. Not the end though. This is Themin Part 1. And that's what I wanted to tell you.